The good, the bad, and the ugly. If I know you, and I do, you, 76 almost thousand fish heads in Cowboys Nation, are still moping your way into work on this Tuesday morning. You've still got a Monday morning hangover. The Cowboys did that to you. It's their fault. I'm Mike Fisher, your trusty and trusted reporter. I'm all in on covering the Cowboys here on the Fish Report, and we invite you to do the same. We play good, bad, and ugly every week. Second straight week, Cowboys play the role of slump buster to a team that missed the playoffs the previous year. We're searching for their first win. Slump buster, and along comes the Cowboys. And Dallas did escape with a win in week 2, but Russell Wilson had a spectacular game, maybe never to be repeated. And now, same deal in week 3, only now it's Caleb Williams, and he has the most spectacular game of his career against Dallas, putting the Cowboys down 31-14. In this week's good, bad, and ugly, I'm going to do my best to find some good. We're not going to waste a lot of time on the good. We are going to spend a moment on Prophet X, proud sponsors of the program here at Prophet X, America's #1 sports prediction market, peer-to-peer sports prediction market, where users play against each other instead of the sportsbook or the house. Looks and feels just like a sportsbook with way better odds. Use the promo code FISH. Claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. See the link below. Use the promo code FISH. Thank you, Prophet X. The good. Offensive balance. Relatively speaking, the Cowboys' offense over the course of 3 weeks has been good. They came in with all kinds of advanced stat and analytic numbers that came in to week 3, looking pretty good there. Schottenheimer's an offensive guy. You're not going to have CeeDee Lamb maybe for a month. You're not going to have Tyler Booker maybe for a month. Both of those guys with high ankle sprains. This is Schottenheimer's job. This is what he does. He wasn't hired for pep talks and T-shirts, although he handles those too. He's an offensive guy. Make this offense work, even though you're missing CeeDee Lamb and even though you're missing Tyler Booker. They stuck to their guns on Sunday at Chicago. Stuck to their word by marrying the passing game with the establishment of a run focus. Javonte Williams did that. He was plowing over people. 7.6 yards per carry in that game. Cowboys in charge when the game was still close. Cowboys offensive line in charge of a muscular rushing attack. All those things worked, and then throw in Dak's numbers, 31-40 for 251 yards and a touchdown. And then Ferguson's numbers, 13 catches for 82 yards. Actually, we joked that it was 13 catches for 13 yards. George Pickens' one-handed touchdown. Cavante Turpin involved. There was things there. There was elements there. That's the good. That's all I got. And I recognize we're reaching. The bad. Injuries to Lamb and to Booker and to Clark and to Diggs. CeeDee Lamb after the game said, absolutely, I'm playing against Green Bay. That will not happen. That is not going to happen. I think Clark's going to be fine. Diggs, he's beat up here and he's beat up there, and he tried to make a tackle and he didn't look very good trying to do it, and he's limping around and he's going to try to find a way to stay on the field. But Trayvon Diggs is not the player that he was before the injuries for a lot of reasons, and some of this can be blamed on scheme. Maybe they're asking him to do things that he's not good at doing. But this has not been a good start for him. Injury-wise, he did say that when he slipped down trying to cover the young Bears receiver, that it had nothing to do with his knee. He just slipped. He tried to jam him, and that didn't work very well either. I mean, he kind of got slung out of the way, but not a Diggs injury problem. Hopefully not a Kenny Clark injury problem. But yes, you got a couple other injury problems, and that's bad. And the ugly. They're not getting pressure on the quarterback. in a post-Micah era. And the Cowboys play the Packers on Sunday night, week 4, here at AT&T Stadium. It's completely appropriate to talk about Micah Parsons now and the trade. I said at the time they got too little for him. They did not get enough for Micah Parsons. That is not the going rate for that player, for that caliber of player. I said that while it's nice to get Kenny Clark and add a run stopper, that trading and pretending that you intended on, trading to get a run stopper while giving away a pass rusher, get a good run stopper in exchange for a premium pass rusher, is not a fair and even trade. And the Cowboys know that. Well, now here we are. They are capable in terms of run stopping. But now they can't rush the passer. And it was an organizational concept. You know what? We've got individuals who can rush the passer. And that might be true on paper, or it might be true in Oxnard, but it hadn't been true so far here. Haven't seen Dante, haven't seen Sam, haven't seen Easy do very much. Nealon was involved on Sunday, but these defensive ends have not kept up their part of the bargain, and maybe they're just not good enough to. Or maybe there's something about scheme fit there as well. But pass defense, and it's at all 3 levels. It's not like the linebacker. It's not like the linebacker say, well, we're good. Secondary stinks. Defensive end stinks. But we're good. No, they can't claim that either. This team, and I haven't even looked this up. They've given up 7 plays. Let's see. Last week it was 7 plays of over 20. This week they added 5. They've given up 13 on the season, I believe. That's got to lead the NFL. Probably by a lot. In 3 weeks, you're giving up 13 20-yard passes? And Jerry, his quote after the game, those big plays will eventually take the heart out of you. Yeah. Especially when there's a bunch of them. Yeah. And you're the worst in the league at it? He said, we hung in there against some pretty big haymakers. No, you didn't. You got blown out, Jerry. The haymakers, yes. He said, we call those plays over 20 yards dominant plays. They call them explosives. That's what they call them in the locker room and in the coaching staff. But whatever, Jerry. Dominant plays, big plays, explosives, whatever you want to call them. He said, those will take it out of you. And indeed, they did. You are the worst team in the league at giving up big plays in the air. Caleb Williams, best game of his life, throws for nearly 300 yards. Russell Wilson totaled 450 the week before. Caleb ties a career high with 4 touchdown passes, throws to 4 different receivers. So when we're talking about talent versus scheme, the Bears are so good, talent-wise, that they got 4 different guys that you can't cover? Shouldn't be that way. And then, on top of it all, defensively, comes the 19-play drive that includes 11 straight run plays. So, are the Cowboys better against the run? Sure they are. But the Bears took their heart out and ran it right down their throat. Schottenheimer, we got to do a better job. I know. Diggs, we got to eliminate the big plays. Yeah, I know. Damone Clark, teams get worn down the more plays that they get against him. I know. They're talking about how to get it right. And here comes Parsons and the Packers. And they're coming off a loss to the Browns. Oh, they're going to be mad. Maybe you should be mad. Maybe the Cowboys should be mad. Maybe both teams will come out mad. And maybe there's a chance to, quote, get it right, but sitting at 1 and 2, there's a lot of bad. And there's a lot of ugly. And the good is really hard to come by. Fish.